Welcome to Thoroughbred Action. Your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're here for Friday's card. We have 10 races to look at, and we're going to get right to those track and weather conditions. The main track fast, the turf course listed as firm. Our first race, a 1 mile event on the main track. Claim is fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. Scratch number 5, Halo's Gate. Couple of jockey changes. On the 6, it's Elvis Trujillo. On the 7, it's Gilver.
They're off. Highland Sarah bobbled just a bit coming out of the gate, but is going out for the early lead. And Izzy Power is also showing speed. 3 B's away, running in third. Zeffy on the far outside. Love Shack and La Stupenda as the field races out of the chute. It's Highland Sarah in front. Highland Sarah, the leader by 3/4 of a length. Izzy Power second to the outside. 3 B's follows in third. And then it's Love Shack, Zeffy on the far outside. La Stupenda's got 5 lengths to make up. The first quarter was in 24 and 1. Up the backstretch they go with Highland Sarah out there by 1.5 lengths over Izzy Power and 3 B's on the outside, while Love Shack has the rail. Zeffy's right alongside of Love Shack, 3 deep up the backstretch and just 3 lengths off the lead. La Stupenda has 4 to make up in a tight pack that went 47 and 4 for the first half mile. And Highland Sarah continues to lead the way. 6-5 favorite, 3 furlongs from the finish, 3/4 of a length in front. Izzy Power second to the outside. Then Love Shack and Zeffy. La Stupenda sent along, and 3 B's not going with them. And they're coming toward the top of the stretch. Highland Sarah's been joined by Izzy Power, who now takes the lead. Izzy Power has taken over. Highland Sarah throws in the towel. And then Zeffy on the far outside, followed by Love Shack. And farther out, it's La Stupenda. Past the 8th pole, Izzy Power and Luis Saez have the rail in the lead. And they're clear from Love Shack, Zeffy, and La Stupenda. It is Izzy Power in the opener. Love Shack was second, Zeffy third, and then La Stupenda.
Number 2, Izzy Power. Power's away to win the opening event, owned by Klein & Bing Racing, trained by Manny Way, ridden to victory today by Luis Saez. Second race will be sprinting at 5 furlongs on a firm turf course. It's a starter optional claimer for 4-year-olds and upwards. Scratch the 1, Wildcat Creek. Also scratch the 11, PJ's Magical Wink. And the jockey on the 10 is Javier Castellano.
They're off. Drunken Love comes flying out of the gate and clears right away. Wire Funds away, running in second to the outside, and then comes Starship Sulu. Candy's Halo is after that, racing in between horses as the field heads up the backstretch. Then it's Ari's Pride on the far outside, followed by Thomas Hill. Break of another 2.5 back to Didn't Take It, who's coming off the rail now with Musical Flair alongside, and then Rojo Verde around the far turn at 22 1/4, and it's Drunken Love in front. Wire Funds a length back in second. Starship Sulu gets going 3 wide. 2.5 back to Thomas Hill and Ari's Pride, and they're into the stretch, and it's Drunken Love. Drunken Love with a 2-length lead at the 8th pole. And then Wire Funds. On the outside comes Starship Sulu, then Thomas Hill at the rail, but it is Drunken Love. Drunken Love coming down to the wire in front, and Drunken Love and Luis Saez will go all the way. Thomas Hill was second, Starship Sulu was third, and then came Wire Funds.
Number 4, Drunken Love, leads them every step of the way to score for Midwest Thoroughbreds Incorporated, trained by Jamie Ness, and that gives jockey Luis Saez his 2nd consecutive victory. We'll take a short break and be back for the 3rd race in just a minute.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
The OBS March 2-year-old sale is the Grade 1 source to the world, with undefeated juvenile champion Asia Express in Japan, Grade 1 juvenile stakes winners by Conquistadore, Secret Compass, and Bondholder, King's Bishop winner Capo Bastone, and Breeders' Cup Sprint winner Secret Circle in North America. Make plans to find your next Grade 1 winner at the OBS Selected 2-Year-Old Sale, March 10th and 11th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Welcome back. The third race, a 5.5 furlong claiming event on a fast main track. It's for 3-year-old fillies. One jockey change on number 4. Make the rider Abdil Jain and make the weight 118 pounds.
They're off. Mora's Purse was slow to get going. It is tough to stop going out to the front with Becca Witt and It's My Business away with them on the outside. These three speed out from the others. Early Glory is 2.5 lengths off of them. Then it's Baby Butterscotch, followed by Bellavision and Mora's Purse, who is last early after a slow beginning. It's Becca Witt and Tough to Stop, locked in battle. It's My Business, 2 lengths off of them. Early Glory is close up fourth on the inside after a 21 4/4. It's 3 lengths to Baby Butterscotch. Mora's Purse is second last, and Bellavision's at the back as they come down toward the quarter pole. Becca Witt, Tough to Stop, It's My Business on the outside, edging up to them. And here's It's My Business. Luis Saez looking for another win, just to the outside of Becca Witt. It's My Business takes the lead. It's My Business pulling away from Becca Witt. And then it's Early Glory, followed by Tough to Stop, and Baby Butterscotch is fifth. 3 in a row for Luis Saez to start the day. It's My Business scores. Early Glory gets second, Becca Witt third, and Tough to Stop fourth.
Number 7, It's My Business scores and gives jockey Luis Saez his third consecutive victory, owned by IAB Stables and trained by Tamara Levy. Fourth race, 7 furlongs on the main track. It's a maiden event for main 4-year-olds and upward. No scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're off. Miodoro broke well. Franklin on the inside. Right up there, too, is Tiz for Tat with early speed. And now on the outside, there goes Classy Kid and Comancheria. Easement is next, and now Franklin is last on the inside, but not far behind as they head up the backstretch. It's Tiz for Tat and Miodoro locked in battle. Easement now coming through into third. Franklin fourth to the inside. Comancheria and Classy Kid now last and racing 4.5 lengths off the lead. 23 flat was the first quarter, and there's a half mile to go. Tiz for Tat, the favorite, pressured by Miodoro, and their noses apart. Miodoro now pokes ahead in front. Easement is a length and a half off the top two, running in third. Franklin fourth to the inside, and they've kicked away 5 lengths from Classy Kid and Comancheria. Around the far turn, it is Miodoro. Now the leader in hand here, 3/4 of a length. Tiz for Tat pushed along to keep up second on the inside. Easement is third, and Franklin is fourth, and Miodoro's getting away. They're into the stretch, and Joe Rocco Jr. lets Miodoro roll, and Miodoro pulls away at the 8th pole, leaving Tiz for Tat, Easement, and Franklin behind. It is Miodoro coming home a winner here. Gonna win by about 2.5 in the end over Tiz for Tat. Easement was third in a photo with Franklin.
Number 4, Miodoro proves much the best, owned by Alex G. Campbell Jr., trained by Rusty Arnold, and ridden to victory today by Joe Rocco Jr. We're stretching out to a 1-turn mile in the 5th race. It's a maiden claiming event for maiden 3-year-olds. The off-time favorite on the outside is number 9, Life in Shambles.
They're off. A bobble at the break from Life in Shambles from that far outside post. LA Freeway's got some early speed and will take the early lead. And then comes Oliver Rush on the inside. And right there, too, is Life in Shambles, who's up close to the pace, running in third position. Break of another 2 to Inca Saint, fourth to the inside. And they're followed by Strike and Spare. Break of another 2. Then comes Flat in Charge on the outside. World Changer, Colonel John Between Horses, and High Gauge is last. 23 and 2 for the opening quarter mile. Oliver Rush is the leader, a half a length over LA Freeway, who's out of traffic and running in second. Life in Shambles third to the outside. Inca Saint fourth along the inside. Strike and Spare's got 3.5 lengths to make up. Then it's back to World Changer to the inside. Flat in Charge is next, and then Colonel John, and far behind is High Gauge. 46 and 1 for a half mile. Around the far turn they go, and Oliver Rush on the inside, battling up front with LA Traffic. Or rather, LA Freeway, who's right alongside in second. Life in Shambles joins them 3 wide. Inca Saint follows in fourth, racing 3 lengths off the lead, put to the whip now. 3/4 went in 1:11 and 1. They're into the stretch. And it's LA Freeway and Life in Shambles. These two to the 8th pole together. On the outside, Life in Shambles. LA Freeway digs in. Inca Saint is closing on the outside. Life in Shambles, LA Freeway, Inca Saint, the 3 of them coming to the wire. Life in Shambles, Inca Saint, these two looked like it was Life in Shambles over Inca Saint at the finish, then LA Freeway and Oliver Rush.
Number 9, Life in Shambles, wins a squeaker over number 1, Inca Saint. There you see the photo. And owned by Christophe Clement and trained by Christophe Clement, and ridden a victory today by Jose Lescano. We'll take a short break and be back for the 6th race in just a bit.
Point of Entry's taken the lead. Point of Entry has defeated Animal Kingdom by a length and a half.
Real Solution continues to attack on the outside. A wild finish coming here, and Point of Entry, oh, the classy Point of Entry would not be denied.
Point of Entry, a 5-time Grade 1 winner by Sire of Sires Dynaformer. New for 2014 at Adena Springs.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
We're on a firm turf course for our 6th race. It's a 1-mile event. Maiden claimers, maiden filly 3-year-olds, and the off-time favorite, number 5, Suwaje.
They're off. The favorite Siawe did not have a good start, is away last. It is Benny's Baby Girl who goes out to take the early lead. Benny's Baby Girl to the front as they move for that first turn. And then on the outside, Senorita Divina is away running in second position, caught wide going around that turn. In between horses comes Hidden Intentions. And then down on the inside, Senorita Sangria follows in fourth. Jamie's Catch is on the far outside as they make their way to the back stretch. It's going to be Benny's Baby Girl to lead the way through an opening quarter of 24 seconds flat. Hidden Intention second, Senorita Divina third, Jamie's Catch far outside is fourth, then Senorita Sangria, followed by Grimoire. Siawe, after breaking last, is moving up outside of Coco, 5.5 lengths off the lead, then Felicidades and Kiki's Tony. And they continue their way toward the far turn. Benny's Baby Girl and Javier Castellano lead the way. They went 47 and 3 for the first half mile. And then it's Hidden Intention, Senorita Divina to the outside, followed by Siawe in fourth, moving up now on the outside of horses. Senorita Sangria next along the inside. Kiki's Tony is next. Then comes Coco. It is still Benny's Baby Girl turning for home in front. Hidden Intention second. Siawe comes up on the outside. Then Senorita Sangria, Senorita Divina, followed by Coco and Kiki's Tony on the far outside. Benny's Baby Girl with something in reserve here. Benny's Baby Girl moving away to a 3-length lead as they come down to the finish. Benny's Baby Girl to win from Senorita Sangria, and then came Hidden Intentions and Siawe.
And it's number 7, Benny's Baby Girl, scoring for Final Furlong Farm, trained by Mike Maker and ridden by our leading rider, Javier Castellano. The 7th race is a 1-mile and 1/16 turf event. Allowance optional claimer, fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. Scratch number 7, Floral Romance. Also scratch the 10, Sonia's Angel.
They're off. A good start for Hard Not to Like from the inside. Street Gem also out well. Blackbird Rocket on the far outside. Mystic Love. They all fire out for the front, and Royal Fury sits fifth behind them. Then it's Millennia, Unbelievable Dream, and Reconnect is at the back. So the field makes their way toward the first turn. And on the outside, it is Blackbird Rock battling up front with, on the inside, Street Gem, and right behind them, Hard Not to Like follows in third, and it's just 2 lengths off the lead. Then Mystic Love, 22-2 was the first quarter. It's a solid pace. And then it's Royal Fury running in fifth, 4.5 lengths off the lead, clear of Unbelievable Dream and Millennia, and Reconnect is at the back as they continue their way up the backstretch. Street Gem on top, Blackbird Rock a length and a half behind, then Hard Not to Like 46-1 for a half mile. After that, it's Mystic Love. Royal Fury's got 2.5 lengths to make up and is 3 deep up the backstretch. Then Unbelievable Dream and Millennia right together, well clear of Reconnect, who's been outrun so far. Into the far turn, and it is Street Gem on top, 3/4 of a length. Blackbird Rock, Royal Fury, Hard Not to Like just waiting for a spot in behind horses. And then comes Unbelievable Dream, and they're at the top of the stretch. And Hard Not to Like had a hole open there right in between rivals and goes up to take the lead. Hard Not to Like to the front. And then Street Gem giving way on the inside late, followed by Unbelievable Dream and Royal Fury, but it's Hard Not to Like. And John Velasquez coming home on top. Unbelievable Dream was second, and then Royal Fury in a photo with Street Gem.
And it's the favorite number 1, Hard Not to Like. Very impressive, owned by Hillbrook Farm, trained by Michael Matz. Nice ride by jockey Johnny Velasquez. The 8th race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. It's a starter allowance. We have a couple of scratches in here. Scratch number 5, Good to Look. Also scratch the 12, Great Rising Star.
They're off. Make It Gold was slow to start. Alki John is going out to the front. Just Fooling Around, Twigazori straight on the inside, also alert from the start. Then it's Happy Fella, followed by Mega Boom and Air Eugenia. Down toward the inside is Whisper on the Wind as the field races for the turn. It is going to be now on that first turn, Just Fooling Around to take the lead. Just Fooling Around opening up now to an early advantage over Alki John and Twigazori straight on the inside. The opening quarter mile was slow, 25 4/5 seconds. Happy Fella follows in fourth, 3 lengths off the lead. Then Air Eugenia, followed by Mega Boom, Whisper on the Wind on the inside. Then a break of another 2 back to Make It Gold, El Jefe Grande, and Green Grass of Wyoming on the inside. Only about 7 lengths separates the whole field as they move up the backstretch. Just Fooling Around is the leader. Alki John a half length behind. Second on the outside as they continue up the backstretch. Happy Fella follows in third. Then Mega Boom, Twigazori straight on the inside. Make It Gold going up in between horses. Now within 3 lengths of the lead as they move into the turn. Then Air Eugenia, who's got 6 to gain and is starting to come under a ride now. Then Whisper on the Wind on the inside. Green Grass of Wyoming and El Jefe Grande, a 50 3/2 mile, 3/4 in 1:14 flat. They're coming toward the top of the stretch. Alki John on the outside at the rail. It's Just Fooling Around. Here's Air Eugenia now with a wide run, but Air Eugenia storming home on the far outside. Twigazori straights in between horses. Green Grass of Wyoming coming with big strides on the far outside, and Green Grass of Wyoming's running them down. Green Grass of Wyoming to beat Air Eugenia. Twigazori straight was third and Whisper on the Wind fourth.
Number 8, Green Grass of Wyoming gets up to win it by about a length for Patricia's Hope LLC, trained by Mike Tomlinson. That gives jockey Joe Rocco Jr. his second win on the card. We'll take a short break and be back for the late Daily Double in just a minute.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
If you've got your crew in Miller Lite, you've got Miller time.
It's Miller
But what if one of your crew is Ken Jeong?
What's with the pig? Wait.
No way! Look at pig! Did you teach him that?
Yeah, I did. Sorry I'm late. I came straight from work.
Man, this line's ridiculous. No joke. King,
I'm that guy from that thing! Give me one. Miller Lite. Man, hey, wait.
It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
We're back for the 9th race. It's a 6-furlong sprint on the main track. It's a starter optional climber for 3-year-olds and upward. We have 7 runners going to the post with no scratches or jockey changes.
They're off. Rodriguez had a very good start. Good Boy Charlie on the inside, sent out to take the lead, though. And Good Boy Charlie's going to get away early. Then it's Little Tom away third on the outside, followed by Tell Me a Joke, No Fruit to Groot, and 2.5 more back to Diabolical IPA. You Can Change the Name is last, 11 lengths off the lead. Up the backstretch, Good Boy Charlie, Little Tom, 3/4 of a length behind. These two take them into the turn in 22 4/5 seconds. Tell Me a Joke, third to the inside of Rodriguez. Then No Fruit to Groot. Diabolical IPA's got 8 lengths to make up, and it's another 8 lengths back to You Can Change the Name. Around the far turn, Good Boy Charlie on top by a head over Little Tom, who's second by another 2. Then it's Tell Me a Joke trying to gain some ground. Rodriguez is after that. Diabolical IPA puts in a run at the rail. They're into the stretch. And Good Boy Charlie comes to the 8th pole, clear by 2. Over Little Tom, Tell Me a Joke, Diabolical IPA, then No Fruit to Groot. Passing the 16th pole, Good Boy Charlie, and Luis Saez is going to pick up his 4th win of the day. Tell Me a Joke was second, and then Little Tom and No Fruit to Groot.
The favorite, number 3, Good Boy Charlie, scores for owner Dan Hertzak, trained by Donna Green, and that gives jockey Luis Saez 4 wins on the card. What a nice day. The 10th and final race is 7.5 furlongs, a maiden claiming event for maiden 3-year-olds. Scratch the 1, the 4, and number 14. And note the jockey on the 11 is Luis Saez.
They're off. Awkward start for I'm Just a Myth. It's Caminito who goes out to take the lead. Leather Slappin' is away, running in second position. Then it's Pep the Champ going up on the outside, followed by Scarabajo and Lincoln Zypher, who's down at the rail as the field runs into the turn. Slick Orego is going up in between horses, then Dig a Little Deeper, followed by Livingston, Giant Cat to the inside. Then at the back of the field, I'm Just a Myth and Super Summation. Onto the backstretch they go, 25 flat, the opening quarter mile for Caminito and Edgard Zayas. Half length in front of Leather Slappin' running in second. Slick Orego third to the outside. Scarabajo fourth along the rail. And then it's Pep the Champ. They're being followed by Dig a Little Deeper. Lincoln Zypher's got 6 lengths to make up. And then comes Livingston on the outside. Giant Cat along the inside. Starting to pick it up is I'm Just a Myth, who's on the outside, but going by horses. I'm Just a Myth, just picking off horses one by one on the far outside. Around the far turn, Caminito on top, 3/4 of a length as they round the far turn. On the outside, Pep the Champ is running in second. Slick Orego third. Dig a Little Deeper is fourth. And then comes Leather Slappin'. I'm Just a Myth has flattened down after going by rivals on the turn. Oh, and hitting the rail there was the front runner. Caminito went right against the rail, and now a new leader is Pep the Champ takes over. Dig a Little Deeper runs it. Pep the Champ. Dig a Little Deeper's got it. Dig a Little Deeper to beat Pep the Champ. And then it was close for third between Giant Cat and Scarabajo, followed by Livingston.
Number 7, Dig a Little Deeper. A nice performance in the nightcap, owned by Team Valor International, G. Barber and Wachtell Stable, trained by Billy Mott, and that gives jockey Johnny Velasquez his 2nd win on the card. In the pick 4, 4 of 4, paid $109.50. Pick 5, 5 of 5, $848. 4 of 5, $12.20. Pick 6, 6 of 6, numerous tickets, $1,284.72. Huge carryover going into Saturday, $1,799,747.49. And here are today's claims. And that wraps up Friday's action. Remember, what a fantastic card we're going to have on Saturday at Gulfstream Park. 11 races, which includes the Grade 2 Swell and the return of Havana from the Todd Pletcher Barn. What a weekend. Good night and good luck.